It's game of the week.
Game of the
we
week.
need like little flashy intros, a little bit of music, maybe Lannykins dancing in the background.
You got no chance of Lannykins coming out and dancing. Never in a million years. Right, game of the week is a game that's not out, but has really got the Chunky Bear's interest, and that is Grand Theft Auto 6. Grand Theft Auto 6. Now, I want to start off. It's not coming out to 2025, they're saying, which is absolutely disgusting. I'm fuming about that, Jim. Fuming. I know everyone is as well. But what we want to do is chat about what we want from GTA 6. What do us bears want to see, want to get, want to buy? Do you agree, Jim?
Yeah, and what's really interesting, me and Nick, we agree on very little things. If I like something, Nick don't. If Nick likes it, I don't. We're always opposites. But we was talking about this the other day, and Nick said, like, let's have a think about, like, the game. What is it you want? And Nick said, what era would you like it to be in? And we both come up with exactly the same thing. 1920s, 1930s, New York was what
I know. I know there's already like the Mafia games and stuff like that out. I know there's games out there, big time. And also, Becky, you did teach me, but you never remind me. I want to the fast travel. I have read your comment. Something you teach people to go solo and get elite challenge. Thank you, Flashy. I'm very pleased you taught me, big time.
Well done, Flashy.
I like playing the story mode, but that's one of the things I want to chat about, the story mode and stuff like that. So, guys, us bears want 1920s GTA. Now, some things work with that and some things don't, Jim, yeah? Now, the biggest concern I've got for that, I haven't told you this yet, is the cars. You know, like you get all these nice cars and stuff. Go on.
It would need to be in like a different universe or like a steampunk type thing where it's the 1920s or whatever, but maybe technology's a bit better. So you've got things there, but it's still like the mentality of it. So you've still got gangs, so I'm thinking if it's gangs, some of the jobs would be like running a protection bracket. So you would have like, you know, all the shops you can go and rob.
Yes.
What you would do in this version is you would make them pay you money to protect them, sort of thing.
I love that, Jim.
So you go in with your gun and still threaten and scare them. But what you do is you earn like a weekly bit of money from them for protecting them. And then every now and then, it could be this store's being robbed. You've got to go and sort it out, sort of thing.
I love that. I love that. One. And Pepper, LA Noire, I like that game. I did use it. That's come out on thing as well. VR. Coming out on VR. The Dark One, happy Friday to you, the Dark One. Good to see you back,
Good evening.
Good to see you back as well. Big time. Big time. But I like, you've come back at me with a good answer. In my head, I'm thinking, you've got the classic cars. Once you bought a classic car, what more can you buy? Because I'm not into cars in real life. I actually find cars really boring in real life. But I do like buying them on GTA. I like buying my cars, don't I? So
in real life, you can't go flying around the streets of a city shooting people. So
no, I agree.
It's not as fun, is it?
Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries.
Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it.
Call me Dan. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I must admit,
follow. Appreciated.
Thank you very much.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Dan.
The Godfather games. Yes, that is another one. The Godfather
I've not played them. I've not played them. I've not even seen them.
They were quite good. That's the only thing that I'm thinking. That the people are going to say,
Teddy Bear are the best.
Thank you very
much, Divine. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Divine.
Flashy boy, enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for joining us.
No worries. Is that Yeet? Yeah. Anyway, so we were saying about the 1920s,
Yes.
Now, the other thing, the problem I've got is with the guns, With the guns, you got like a Tommy gun, a machine gun. What else, isn't it? What?
But then you can have upgrades of that. You can have upgrades. You could have.
That'd get boring. Once I've got a Tommy gun, all right, I'll put a little.
Well, no, I'm not saying no. You'll have loads of other guns, but do you know how you can upgrade your guns now?
Yeah.
You can upgrade those guns as well.
Yeah, but it's just like how many guns you have. Dark One, thank you very much. Have a great weekend and thanks for popping in.
Thanks, Dark One.
Really appreciate Dark One. Thank you very much. I just think there's not enough, so that put me off a little bit. But the big thing that's worrying me, what's worrying me in terms of the rumours, they were saying that it could be the 70s and 80s theme as well. I would hate that. I would hate the 70s and 80s theme, big time.
What would you like about it?
I hate the look of it. I hate the music. I hate the clothes. I hate everything about the 70s, 80s. I think it's crap. I think it's a crap era. I think the 90s were quite good, but the 70s, 80s was crap. No, I don't think it worked. And I think everybody like running around in flowers and stuff like that and flares. It looked shit. It looked really shit.
Yeah, I definitely think the 20s, 30s would be better than the 70s, 80s.
Yeah, the 1920s. Big time. I actually want a cowboy one, but then we've already had that because you've got Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
That's already there. And
Red Dead Redemption really is kind of a cowboy version of it, isn't it?
That is. What it is. It is made by Rockstar, isn't it? So, and I really like Red Dead Redemption in terms of the game, but the actual online is crap. Everyone hates it, don't they? I know they're trying to bring out stuff, but people weren't happy last week.
No, people saying they've mostly acknowledged it's going to be present day, maybe away in the future. Maybe futuristic would be.
Well, they're
like
saying
a Tron type.
Please don't give me space. I cannot. Please give me space. I'd hate that.
Well, the only thing I would say, no, it'd have to still be Earth, but it'd just be like futuristic.
They're saying that it's going to change. You know, like Fortnite. I don't actually play Fortnite, but you know they change the land every sort of like 6 months or whatever. I don't know what it is, but 4 months, 6 months. Yeah, they change the layout and the era and the look. They could be something like that to keep it really fresh. Which
that
could
would be
work.
fun, Mixberry, having it in London.
Oh, London would be good.
One would be good.
Yeah, that would be good.
Not Pepper saying like 5-10 years in the future.
Yeah, I don't want it like when Call of Duty went and they were running off the buildings. It killed COD for me. That with the robots, hated that.
It'd be out of Cyberpunk. See, the thing is, as well, 5-10 years in the future, these games last for such a long time that it would actually then become present day. So I imagine it would probably need to be a bit more in the future. Or I suppose they don't have to give it a time. They can just...
No, you've got to have an era. You've got to have a base and a setting and things like that. Then yeah. And also, you got with the story mode. With the story mode could be amazing with the 1920s, couldn't it?
Yes, it could. That would be really, really good. That would be really, really good. But I really like the story mode of Red Dead Redemption, but I've not played.
It's amazing.
I've not played the GTA story mode, so
yeah, definitely. And the thing is, when they've been this GTA out, we know we've got to have it for like 10 years, 15 years, like this one, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's going to go on big time. Right, I think there's a logic behind that. Oh, it's got them, Pepper. What you heard in terms of what I know Pepper's on it in terms of the latest news with that.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy. I agree with that.
I hate the
all the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your.
Thank you very much for the follow.
Lactose the intolerant. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for the follow. That's a great.
Yeah. I that first bit in the snow was very, very boring. Very boring. I agree.
Yeah, it was annoying that you had to get through that.
Yeah, and I've actually got a save just after that because I like to replay it again, but I have to cut that snow bit out because it's fucking horrendous.
Yeah, that was.
It goes on forever. I'm not reading that. I'm just seeing headlines on my news app. The biggest recent was Rockstar Dev tweeting something about backup Vice City setting. Oh, it's different. It's different. Hello, how are we doing? Hello, Ivy. Good to see you.
Ivy, good evening. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much for joining. Ivy's come off a flashing. They were playing together at GTA and that from the anniversary. So, Ivy, happy Friday to you. And thanks for joining us.
She's a friend of ours.
Yes, definitely. Especially this week because he taught everyone a new thing, didn't they? So, absolutely. But yeah, so our final wrap up on that is we want 1920s America.
Yeah,
but
New York.
New York has to be New York or Chicago. Jim.
Ooh.
Chicago would be a little bit more.
I like New York. I'm settled with New York for me.
I think with the Chicago, you get the train going around, couldn't you?
I wouldn't be upset with Chicago, but for me, it'd be New York.
Take place.
Flashy banned me today. Did you do something to deserve it, Ivy?
What have you done to upset Flash, eh? Fuck off, Texas. Well, you got Texas in the Red Dead Redemption thingy, isn't
Yeah,
you?
that's all cowboy one.
That's it. I'm in the mood to play it. Look, Becky, I'm pleased we got you excited about GTA, Bex. I'm pleased. If you're about tomorrow, I'm about tomorrow, Bex. If you fancy doing some GTA. And anybody else wants to play,
yeah, I think you're right, actually, Grey Mary. It would be kind of a bit of a small city, wouldn't it?
It would be a small city, but yeah, there we go. I think that's it. I think that's in terms of our final decision. If anybody's got a better idea, let us know. Let us know if you've got a better idea. But I do not want space. I do not want robots. I don't want people running up buildings. No, not for me.
Not for Nicholas. Yeah. And if it's not for Nicholas, we don't want it at all for anyone.
Well, we're not having skins anymore. We're not having robots running up buildings anymore. I've made a decision. I run the world. That's not fucking, what's her name? Beyonce. I run the world. It's because I didn't follow him.
A vampire twist, Mixberry. I don't think that would work.
Oh, no, I like that.
No.
I quite like that. But then what would you buy? Apart from a castle, what else would you buy? That's the only thing with that one. Thanks for texting us, guys. Thanks for looking after us.
I don't see it. I think that would have to be a totally different game.
Yeah,
it could be. You could have a game where you're like a vampire and you have to make other vampires and you slowly take over or whatever, make loads of money and run everything. But that's not GTA.
I ain't sure about Saints Row. But this is totally different, Jim, and I haven't even prepared you for this one.
Yeah.
The game of going straight off of GTA. I don't like Harry Potter's, but I cannot wait that Harry Potter games come out. So there's been knocked back. I think it's gone back another year. But that Harry Potter game.
I'm a big Harry Potter fan.
Yeah, you're a massive Harry Potter fan. Check it out, guys. There's a new Harry Potter game coming out. And it looks brilliant.
Maybe that's what we'll talk about in the future.
Yes, definitely. We'll watch a video.